Hello and welcome back to another video today here again on Forza Horizon 5, joined again by Failgames, to see whether the Aston Martin DBX is actually worth the money it costs in reality. So to do that, we're taking the DBX itself, which is a very expensive 100,000 SUV, and putting it up against this Jag that starts at 30-something thousand pounds here in the UK, to see if, well, the Jag can match the Aston Martin in any way.
Which costs?
Much less than that.
How much?
I should probably have checked this before we started. It starts from £39,550.
Ooh! Value for money compared to mine. But mine is larger.
It is, but I'm not sure that boot is as practically shaped.
No. I have a nicer tail light.
Also, you
Anyway,
painted it in the colour that when I reviewed it I described as fluorescent urine.
It does look a bit like fluorescent urine or mucus, you're right. Petrol, you said you had an idea for... Oh, Horizon Hot Wheels coming soon? View trailer. Since when's that a thing? Okay. Oh, we know it's going to be in the southwest of the map.
I did have an idea, but I've decided it might not be very sensible. I was going to say we should race them around the Baja, but that's never done in sports utility vehicles.
Well, let's say in case they wanted to.
Excellent.
But we're driving through the city, so go straight south. Let's see if your car's any good compared to mine. With an A to B race. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go!
Turn around when it is safe to do
Why did I go this way?
Well, to be fair, I did say go straight south and through the city. Because that is the obvious home for performance SUVs.
Right, I'm going to have to make up for that small mistake quickly, and then not cheat again.
At least you can follow me so you know where you have to go.
Turn around when it is safe to do
First leg of the trip. Well, this car is actually quite nice to drive, I must say.
Come on, go faster, you Indian car.
recalculating route.
Versus whatever Aston Martin counts as these days.
Canadian? I don't know.
It's owned by a
In
Canadian.
400 meters, turn right.
We'll call it Canadian. Stuck behind a man with a ladder on his car. Ow!
So it's
The car is way too long.
curry versus maple syrup.
Yes.
Excellent.
How did that... This car is... Well, it's huge. It keeps dismantling things. It's not very appropriate for the city, I must say, even though it'll probably spend most of its
No.
time in the city in
Take
real
the
life.
first exit.
Yes. That is kind of what they're... Bronco!
Why did you just randomly shout Bronco?
I got T-boned by a Bronco as I went over the roundabout.
Ooh. The Jaguar's been killed by the horse.
Exactly. I appear to
We're
have
out of
caught
the
up.
city again. I keep hitting signposts! It's a lot wider than you think it is. I must say, I've never driven this thing before. It's actually quite good. Is that the impression you got of it?
Yes. It is very good for a big thing.
It doesn't
It's
feel
kind
like
of...
a big thing.
It's like an Aston Martin Vantage, just a little bit higher up and slightly more wobbly.
Yeah.
Whereas this feels nothing like an F-Type.
Yeah, I can definitely tell you I'd rather be in this than in, well, that. I don't know if I'd rather spend the money on this, though.
No,
Is
it
it
is a
worth
lot more.
140 grand more? Yeah, again, I keep hitting things on the right.
You can have so many of these for the price of one of those.
Well, you don't even need many of those. You can have one and have some money spare.
And get a DBS.
I don't think so.
Easily.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah, what other one would you want? Also, I know at the moment all of you watching will be wondering why I didn't take an X6 or an X5.
Because they're stupid.
Yes, that. And my suspicion of how terrible they are was confirmed by the PI number of the X5. It's quite literally the devil's car.
What? I should have had the Lamborghini Diablo B666 as well.
That would have been
Okay,
excellent.
brakes aren't as good as I thought they were.
And the Dodge Demon. If you'd like to see an excellent challenge comparing the two, please scroll back many weeks.
Or just look it up.
Or if I can figure out how to put one of those link things somewhere on the screen here, I will.
It's not very difficult. When you upload a video, it's sort of there.
West
Right.
Turtle.
Turn left.
What? Oh, you've got the name over cars on.
I have, for this exact
Turn
reason.
left.
Mate, even if you win, I'm going to have to just say that this car is, well, spectacular.
Also, the best thing about your Aston is it's pretty much the only SUV you can buy that isn't a rebadged Audi. Apart from this.
In 400 meters.
What about the BMW?
Yeah, but why don't you want one of those?
That's a good point. What about...
Mercedes. No, same thing. Why do you want one of them?
West Turtle would like to join our convoy.
Actually, no. Because that Aston is a Mercedes. Anyway,
It is 1-0 for the Aston Martin. And it's now time for a race. A race around a circuit that neither of these cars will ever be used in. Because people who buy these cars are way more interested in parking in front of banks than in actually taking them off-road.
DBXs are only ever used around Silverstone circuit to attend the scene of upside-down cars. Wait, how have I ended up in a DBX? What's going on? Is there not a proper green?
Because I think this is the proper green.
But it just
I've still
isn't.
got to burn off it. Press it on.
What about the
Oh, what's
medical car green? Is that not a manufacturer colour?
No, I don't think so. Actually, well, it is if you go on the configurator, but most of the configurator colours aren't thought as manufacturer colours.
So are many nice teal colours and whatever that other one's called, Flugplatz blue. Yes. Actually, no, that's not on the
Flugplatz
configurator
blue?
for reasons.
Why would Flugplatz Blue be on an Aston Martin? That sounds very German.
It is, it's a Nürburgring corner.
Why are they naming Aston Martins after German circuits?
But is there not a Silverstone Grey available on Porsches?
Well, we sort of won the war, so... Moving on. Petrol's actually ahead. This is quite impressive.
I am. This has surprisingly good acceleration. I'm sure it wasn't that fast off the line on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be good off-road. It's supposed to be a go anywhere, well, not anywhere, but go many places vehicle. So that would make sense. That maybe the tyres sort of more efficient on the
Unbroken Druid.
Radical Dave.
Wow. What's a cow?
What? What is a cow? Forza's being very stupid, not showing liveries again. Oh! Or maybe the purple colour was just scraped off by me landing on you.
Possibly.
Or the dirt wasn't very kind to it. Go on! Ahead as we go through the puddly band! Aha! Grizzly Cobra. Petrol, we're losing by 50 points. We need to...
Get out of the way and go faster then.
Then stop trying to pit maneuver me. Well, to be fair, if I beat you,
Why
our
did you
argument
break
that you
it?
don't have to spend as much money is sort of out the window. Because it sort of implies that you do have to spend this much money.
Yes, to be slightly faster.
Yes. And have your car painted a horrible colour. Aha!
That didn't work, did it?
No. I just slowed down a bit and took a tighter corner and I beat you.
Why can't I get past? It's sort of in the way.
The car's huge! Mine's just bigger than yours.
It's very irritating. Aha!
No, I
Round
tried
the outside like a
to block
Ferrari.
you! No! Well, this is very realistic. The Aston Martin's being overtaken by everything. Okay, now this car feels heavy off-road. This car is not suitable for off-roading. You can feel it's not happy here.
We've also lost.
Yes.
Your AI is stupid.
Well, maybe yours is just weak.
Well, it is. That's the point of AI, isn't it?
Oh, I've got a bunch of wheels in the air. So
Okay.
how these technical challenges work for anyone who's never watched one of these before is you have best of 3 first person to 2 points wins the technical challenge and gets a point for itself. First challenge will be a handling test followed by a 0 to 100 to 0. We'll figure out what the third one is when we get to it. Are you ready, Petrol?
It's a random truck behind you.
No, there isn't.
And there's a beetle on the roundabout. This is going to be very interesting. In 3, 2, 1, go.
So 3 laps. Oh wow, this is the worst handling test I've ever done. That's lap 2, and now on this one I come back in. Cross the line. When you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Petrol's even in the wet. Oh, there's a Ferrari dismantling lamp post trees and placing him in his way. There's cars in his way.
Is this 3 or do I need to go around again?
You need to go around one more time. And across the
Why
line.
did it slide like that?
That looked very interesting. Do you have rain or not?
Yes, much rain.
Okay, we'll cut 0.05 of a second off your time
It
for
seems
rain.
cats don't like water.
So, Petrol, it starts with a 1.
Excellent. So does yours.
8.
8.
With the 0.5 removed, 4.
6.
5.
4.
So the Aston Martin is 0.2 seconds slower around the roundabout
roundabouting. Yes.
than a much smaller vehicle.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, mine is definitely faster in a straight line.
Yes. Very much so.
Oh, wow.
I even might have braked slightly early.
I braked at 98 because I didn't want to change up again.
I think this is about 96, but mostly because I suddenly realised I was going to hit you.
So, to decide who gets the second point in this challenge, well, it comes down to a strength test in which we send the cars into each other and the car that sustains the least amount of damage wins. When you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Both front engine, get the impression my inhabitant might be slightly safer considering he's so much further back.
That is probably true.
Ooh. Yours was pushed backwards rather than mine being pushed backwards, which implies mine was stronger. Time for some maths.
Excellent. Cut forward many hours to where we've worked it out.
I have a number.
So do I.
Starts with a 3.
So does mine.
7.
5.
Petrol wins, having sustained less damage.
Which means
I'm
I'm
keeping
much
his wing
less
mirrors
dead.
now. Yes. How have you kept even? You've even kept one of your wing mirrors?
So have you. I've
Amazing.
lost both of mine.
No, I've lost both of mine. You've kept the one on the left. First person to get there and stop on the leap pad wins. If you go over the ramp, you are disqualified. If you stop before the ramp, you are disqualified. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, you're not allowed to reduce the amount of speed. You have to
The amount of
have
brake
the
pressure.
throttle
Yeah.
either. You can do everything at 10% throttle, but you're not allowed to drop beneath those 10% if you do that. Yeah, in a straight line, I absolutely beat and annihilate you. To be fair, you are in a lower category.
How fast are you going?
145.
Oh,
So if I brake on the ramp itself...
you're going over.
Oh, that was close. Oh, that was really close. Ooh. Wait, how did we do this once about the person who gets further, or did we just say the first person there? I think we might have said the person who gets further. Because it means you...
Hmm. We didn't specify this time, so we both get half of the point.
Excellent. As we come into the final challenge. Right, I'm heading in. The widest car, not in the world, not even in Mexico, not even that I've ever driven. The widest car I've driven today versus a drift zone. It's got a sunroof. Does yours have a massive sunroof?
It does.
Ooh, excellent.
It's just a shame it's not sunny and it's raining.
However, because cars need sunroofs, both of us get half a point.
Which means I have 3 points and I've won.
Does it? Who has the largest sunroof? I think I have the largest sunroof, which means I get half a point, meaning it is 2 on.
I've entirely missed the drift zone points because I was looking at my sunroof.
Ooh. I don't know if the score is good, but I doubt it. I have a number.
This doesn't have enough power.
You're just going in a straight line. What are you doing?
Excellent. I saw my number this time.
What does your number start with?
7.
5. Victory to the Jaguar F-Type pace,
F-type pace.
which is more than 5 times cheaper.
Which is
But
proof
the
that
Aston
you should
Martin
buy
DBX.
many of these instead of one of those.
Yes. Which would you rather have?
The Aston.
I'd also have the Aston.
Excellent. You can have an SUV for much less that performs better, but don't.
Spend too much money and buy a DBS. Superleggera. What was that? Actually, buy one of them. That sounded awesome, whatever sound effect that just made.
So there we go. Rather surprisingly, the Jag actually came out on top on that one. Not sure whether that's entirely accurate or not, but either way, we'd both decided we'd rather have the Aston anyway, so that kind of makes that rather pointless in the end. Anyway, as always, do go and check out Fail's channel, which will be linked in the description, but otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next video very soon.